Hello, everyone. Hey. I'm on. Don't know how the reception is out here. It's pretty far and remote. So, can someone give me a reception check when you get the chance? When you jump on board, we'll talk. There is a missing female from this area. I am in front of the River Glen Neighborhood Park in Riverview. River Glen Neighborhood Park. There is a missing 38-year-old female, Sarah Dreyer. Went missing right from this area here, and she went missing Monday morning. Let me know how the reception is, and then I'll proceed. If not, I'll just make a video. So wait for somebody to comment. Can you give me a reception check? Reception check, please. Hello. Can someone give me a reception check? How's the reception out here? Bad picture. Bad? Yeah, I figured it would be bad. Maybe I'll just make a video, make a report. I saw some people in this preserve coming up looking for this female, Sarah. Her name is Sarah. Remember her name. It's pretty bad. Yeah. I figured. Fuzzy. Good now? Better? I'm on the corner of Boyette Road and Dunnymore. So Monday morning, this is the 11,000 block of Dunnymore Road, and 38-year-old Sarah Dreyer went missing here, right here. And it seems across the street, and it seems like that is where people are concentrating on searching for her. There is an intersection right up there, a 7-Eleven, a couple gas stations, but I haven't heard anything, and there's tons of surveillance up there at those businesses. I haven't heard any authorities. Now, Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office put out a bulletin on this missing female. There's nothing on, like, nothing about surveillance for her up ahead. So a lot of people are assuming that she could be in the preserve there, right across the street. I'm gonna go down to the preserve. What's the reception like? They have suspended the ground search. Somebody just said they have suspended the ground search. I've seen some people out there, though, looking earlier. I'm going to cross over and go on the other side. Really sad, right? I'm gonna cross over, go right over there. to the preserve area. Wait till traffic clears. That's called the Bell Creek Natural Preserve. So you'll walk right in. It's a trail. So Sarah was last wearing, it's reported that she was wearing a black tank top, blue shorts, and black shoes. But here it is. Here it's just trails and trails and trails of the preserve. How's the reception back here? Hillsborough, her family, I believe, reported her missing. I'm not sure, though, on that. Good question. But the sheriff put something out. Now, over here, like I'll show you, for instance, reception is good. Thank you. See, two off these trails, then you get these swamp and waterway. Looking for any articles of clothing, anything. Looks like people have been walking around this area, though. Yeah, definitely watch for gators. I don't know, like if you just want to go out for a stroll in the preserve, if that's a possibility, I don't know. Up here is a fence line, so I'm just gonna kind of go all around and see if I can find anything. Good reception. Good to know. Thank you. I'm sure the authorities have already, or the search people, searched this area. I'm just kind of double checking, looking for anything. See, there's a fence line that comes here. So did she go into the preserve? That's the question. Did Sarah go into this preserve? Right by her home where she just vanished. 38 years old, everyone. 38 years old and just vanished. But you see, this is what you call the Florida swamp, more or less. Maybe someone did follow her. Possibility. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's didn't reveal much information other than her being missing. But this terrain reminds me of, you know, Brian Laundrie, Ruth Cicala, Kathleen Moore, individuals I've been searching for, TJ Brady, people I've been searching for. There could be poisonous snakes back here. I'm gonna go back towards the trail and then work my way down. I was just in this general area. Like, where did she go? This is Hillsborough County, down towards Brandon, Florida, right off of a little bit east off of I-75. Probably poison ivy back here. Definitely prickers. I just felt prickers. I got to get through here and back onto the trail. All right, so I didn't see anything there. I'm gonna stroll down the trail more, see if we can find anything. It very well is possible she hitchhiked a ride, or got a ride, or called. I don't know. I do know that people have been searching out here looking for her. The preserve is right by where she went missing. A lot of cases, people come back to these preserves just to go for a stroll, to clear their head, to exercise, to walk, enjoy nature. I mean, it's nice back here. So right over there is a pond. So you're looking for, I'm looking for a black, last seen wearing a black tank top, blue shorts. There is not much media on this case. I saw a little bit about the local WFLA was doing live shots overhead. Good question. Who was the last person to see her? Who was the last person to see her? That's a great question. At least the sun isn't out. There's lots of trails you could go, well, not trails, but just ways you can go off this main trail. I mean, is it possible she just wanted to go on a nature hike? And then something happened? Was she meeting somebody back here? And maybe she didn't even come back here. I'm just back here because this is right by her house where she went missing. It's like right across the street where she was reported missing. A giant preserve. Looks like up here it's clearing out. Okay, so there's a trail that goes that way. Lots of trails. There's trails that go this way. What do you think? I'm at the fork of the road. I'll go this way. Reception check. Can someone give me a reception check? I can see well. Can you guys see well? There's a jogger, see? There's joggers back here. Choppy. Fortunately, when you get back in these preserves, said it's all right. Reception is good. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. It just goes deep, deep back in the preserves, you know? So many trails. I got allergies. I've been coughing lately. So remember her name, Sarah, 38 years old. She has a family. I am out here by myself. I did see some search people out here before I went live coming out. I don't know. Did she go for a nature walk? Have a medical condition? What is this? What is this? Why is this left here? What is this? What is this? This is strange. Why is this left here? A baseball. This was just left here. Look, this was in a jar, and it was just left here. Looks like a treasure hunt, but there's like $1 or something in here. Look. It's like a... Oh, it's a game. Let me put all this stuff back in. I don't know what this is. It was just here. Baseball, too. There's a little piglet. Very, very strange. It was just laid. It was just laid here. Right here. It's right here. Somebody said open it. Let's open it. Hold on. Let's just see what this is. Hold on a second. I'm going to open it. Somebody put in $1. It's $1. God, yeah, you're right. Don't touch. Well, look, there's a note here. Let's see what it says. Costi Popes. Costi Popes. And then it has a date. 3/12/2023. I don't know. Maybe it's like a treasure hunt. I'm just gonna put it back. I don't know what it is. I might put $1 in there. Very, very strange. Let's go stick it back in. Okay. A lot of you guys said it was a game. Regardless, I'm gonna just put it back right there. That's fact, let's put the lid on it. It's like a game. All right, so right along the road here, there is a fence. Oh, I feel dizzy. I feel dizzy getting up quickly like that. Yeah, I put the lid on. All right, so we're talking a black. It's been reported that she had a black tank top, blue shorts, and black shoes. Blue would stick out more than anything. There's some old shed. Yeah, it looks like some sort of fence line. I doubt that you came down here this way. Let me go back the other way. Go back the other way. Yeah, welcome to Florida, right? Thank you, Autumn B27. I appreciate that. Thank you. I saw this case come up a couple days ago. You know, I have a lot of friends on my friends list in the Tampa Bay area, and then a couple people sent me this message saying, hey, there's a missing 38-year-old Sarah Dreyer. Is that how you say her last name? Dreyer, D-R-E-Y-E-R. I really didn't do extensive research, just that I saw that people were out here looking for her and thought I'd get down there to kind of document and share and bring awareness and use my platform. The longer you guys stay on here and the more we get people watching, you know, it will bring awareness to her situation, and then maybe somebody with some information can come forward, like somebody that maybe saw her or knows about her or knows something to help. Because as of right now, I don't believe she has been found. But I don't know anything about her upbringing, her family, and I know nothing about that at this time. You know, their thoughts. I know that there is a search group in the Tampa Bay area called We Are Essentials, and I know that they've been putting posts about Sarah on their Facebook page. So if you want to get some information about Sarah, go to We Are Essentials. They said they reached out to their family, and they said they're boots on the ground in the area. Getting hot out here. Now, I don't know how far this goes. I don't have a map, but we're gonna see. Yeah, take notes of smells in the area. Good point, May. And, you know, also, I don't want to be graphic or gruesome, but, you know, flies or different bugs or insects swarming around a particular area, I always keep mindful of that, seeing if you can hear bzzz, you know, because if she went missing on Monday morning, we're talking, what, 4 days now? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 4 days now. So, but, you know, again, I don't want to be graphic, and I'm not trying to offend anyone. But with Brian Laundrie, you know, when he went out to the preserve, within 6 weeks, he was down to bone. Down here, the humidity and the heat in Florida and the swampy area, plus the wildlife and everything like that, can really, again, I don't want to be offensive, but decompose a body. Thank you. Welcome to media. Thank you, May. Decompose a body really quickly in Florida, because it is humid down here. But look at this terrain. Now my eyes are just kind of focusing on the ground while I talk. some crime scene tape. Quite possible. Now, think of this, though. Think of this. Last seen with a tank top, blue shorts, and sneakers, black sneakers. That implies to me that maybe she was going out exercising or going for a walk. Going for a walk. You know, just going outside your house, your residence with a tank top. Yeah. Yeah, in Florida, I guess people go to the stores and everything like that with tank tops. But if you were just going to go out, you know, to do commercial business anywhere, or, you know, shop or go to stores, you would probably put on something more than just a tank top. So, and then also, you know, if you're meeting someone or arranging to meet somebody, would you just wear a tank top? Now, she could just wear tank tops. But the reports are she was last seen wearing a black tank top. To me, makes me feel like exercise, going out for a stroll in the park. And these roots here are quite effective, you know. Oh, look, alligator, look, see? Look at that. Alligator just came right up. Look at that. It came right up. Holy smokes, look at that. It's more scared of me, but look at that. This little baby alligator just came right up on the trail. See that? That is insane. That is insane. There's an alligator right there. Yeah, where's the mother? But that's a baby one. I mean, that can't do no damage to no humans. But there's an alligator right there. See what I mean? They just come right up on the trail. That is crazy. See it? It's right there. Where's it at? I'm not gonna go. It's right in there. It's blended in. That was crazy. That thing just came right up on the trail. Thank you for worrying about my concern. That thing came right in from over there and came up. Now, who knows what size alligators are out here? You know, maybe a big one lurks. Are they hungry? Another thing pointed out, let me point something out too, is in my area, we are in severe drought season here on west coast of Florida. I mean, the grass is starting to turn brown. My flowers and plants are dying. And inside my pool, I've lost a foot of water. I had to actually fill it up last night with a hose, and I haven't done that in years. So it's dry season out here. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. I'm just pointing that out. That was crazy. A little baby alligator just came right out on the trail. Whew. And it's hot. Yeah, I definitely got to watch my back in here. All right, so here you could go this way. 7F goes that way, or you could proceed. I guess I'll just go this way for now. I don't even have an understanding where to go, to be honest. Does anyone know the state of mind she was in before she vanished? Very good question. Crime to sleep. Very, very good question. That's an excellent question. Was she having issues? Was she having a good time? I mean, was something going on? Was she depressed? You gotta be very careful of alligators. Oh, that's a tire. I saw something right there, but it's a tire. I'm already starting to sweat. You know, remember the sad case in St. Pete a couple weeks ago The alligator got the young boy. But that alligator there was no more than 2 feet. I don't think it would, you know, who knows? I mean, if they're hungry or they're thirsty, I don't know if they start in drought season. I don't know. And it's drought season. I don't know. Do alligators tend to get more hostile and go after humans because they are desperate? I don't know. Out here in swamp infested alligator area terrain here. Phew, it's hot. I'm already sweating. We're gonna see what we find, if at all. How's the reception? Reception check. No, I'm not lost. This main route will go right back to the road where she was last seen. This is just one big main trail. Reception is good, thank you. If it gets bad, can someone just comment that it's bad? It's probably not the best, but I'm taking you on what Florida terrain looks like. How hot it is. It feels like it's about 80. Good thing is it's not, it gets sunny and then the cloud cover is pretty good here today. That helps me. I have water in my vehicle. Thank you for asking. Back there, I should have brought a backpack. Maybe this weekend they do more of an organized search, maybe not. Look at this. It's good for now. I don't know, you know, like if you were just going on a nature walk, and I've done tons of these types of walks through preserves and through parks in Florida. I think I think we all know and have the consensus to not go off the trail. And I don't, you know, and I'm adventurous myself, and I don't see. I hear something buzzing. It's strange. That might be. I hear something, but it could be a business up here. I don't know. And we're gonna go forward. I hear something. Zzz, but maybe I'm just imagining. Maybe I'm just imagining. I think the alligators are more afraid of humans, you know, than we are afraid of alligators. I think when you approach an alligator, they're more on the defensive than the offensive. Though, you know, maybe they look for smaller prey but bigger. Like I don't know. I'm not an alligator expert. I don't think the cops closed off the trail. Earlier this feed, you could see somebody jogging down this trail. Yeah, there could be bears back here too. Yeah, wild, you know, coyotes and bears and Florida panthers. Florida does have bears. Wild boars. Yep, I think wild boars too. My eyes are just peeling left, then right, then left. I mean, you know, when these residential neighborhoods, some people just want to come back here and just to get away. Particularly, you know, in the wintertime, December when it's like only like in the 60s and 70s here, it's a very enjoyable walk. Okay, I'm approaching some sort of fence up here. So this might be the end of this particular trail. So I'm going to go back the other way or see if this trail continues to... I am in Riverview. This is Hillsborough County, Florida. You know, the only thing a reason why I'm open-minded to somebody dragging her off the trail, or you know, somebody being out here meeting her, is like the Delphi, Indiana case. You know, the two girls were out on that trail down by the bridge, and then down the hill, someone, you know, Richard Allen, assuming he's the guy, forced them down the hill. But maybe they were going to meet there. I don't know the circumstances, how the girls ended up wanting to be there, but same thing, you know, coming off a trail. Now this end of this trail, some sort of business here. The trail continues. We'll go this way. Going this way to look. Fence line. I think this is a school. There's people out there playing. I think it's a school. Into the water. Well, the trail itself, there's many off trails. As we saw, there was a couple points where you could turn to the left. I'll work my way back there. I'm just sharing with you, and then also documenting just in case something happens to me, y'all will know. So this trail parallels a school. Thank you, Chris Lynn. I appreciate that. You know, the neighborhood was good, but you can never judge a neighborhood because bad things happen in good neighborhoods, bad neighborhoods, all neighborhoods. It doesn't matter. But the neighborhood seems like it's very, it had like a, I'm not saying it's a gated community, but it has one of those, you know, names of business, you know, names of the community up front on a sign. All right, so there's people out here. I'm not gonna show the kids. I'm gonna wait till I pass. This trail goes around. Give me a second. I'm gonna pass this, and then I'll put the thing forward. I don't want to show people's kids, you know, in school and like that. I don't think I should do that. But there's a school right here on the right on this trail. It's parallel. It looks like this school here, everyone's out for recess. Welcome to media, Chris Lynn. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Where we try to find answers on what happened or bring awareness to these tragedies and missing people. She was 38 years old. 38 years old. The trail keeps going. This is like, now it's like sandy trail. It's a sandy type trail. Would someone go past here? Possibility. So it just parallels. It goes along the fence line. It is. It's a needle in the haystack for sure. When you're talking about these type of searches, you know, in these terrains, the only clue really is given is the clothing that they wear, and then your eyes peeled to the ground on the reported clothing, because sometimes the reports are wrong with what people wore that, you know, when they went missing. But for me, with her particular case, you're talking a black tag top, blue shorts, and black sneakers or black shoes. So looking for black and blue that would stick out. All right, so I'm passing the school now. I'll put the camera forward. This is a school here on the right, and there was a playground right there with just lots of kids playing. I guess it's recess. The trail goes on. Where could Sarah be? Where is Sarah? See, at this point, now you got other trails. I'm just going to see how far this one goes first, and then I'll go back the other way. At this point, probably walked maybe a couple miles. Need a golf cart for sure. I need the exercise anyway. I've been on my feet the last week, zigzagging all over Idaho, covering Lori Valladebo and the Moscow, Idaho tragedy. You know, when I started out in Salt Lake City, I went all the way down to, all the way up to Idaho and all around Idaho. I zigzagged from Rexburg all the way over by Yellowstone, all the way up to Moscow. By the time I got back, my odometer said I traveled 2,400 miles. So I almost traveled across country. Country's 3,000 miles across. I traveled 2,400 miles in just that week. It was insane. But the most scary part of that trip was out there in Utah looking for Dylan Rounds. Just the terrain out there was insane of how remote and nothing was out there. And my car, I had a vehicle, my car actually got stuck out there. Now look at this. So this goes, it keeps going, but then you got things like this. Now I don't want to go too far in, and I want to be careful. But it's just, see all this? See all this preserve? I put that user in timeout. But look, it's just, so we're gonna stroll along more. Yeah, I blocked them. Well, we saw an alligator already come up. Now, if you look on the map, if someone got a Google map, this is in back of the school. You need a sniffer dog, for sure. Best walking shoes is from Skechers. Yeah, I like Skechers. These are my shoes, as you can see. Just very simple $30 shoes. I like to use cheap shoes when I go do these searches, because you know, you come back and your shoes are all muddy, and it's easy enough to just to get rid of. Does she have a husband and children? I don't know. Good question, Katie. Does she have a husband and children? Don't know that answer. I never did actual research, more or less just came out and started searching for now. But if anyone can start looking around and finding some intel and info about her that could be helpful and useful to share, please do. Okay, Katie says she found her Facebook. So Katie, anything that you see on her Facebook, please share in the comments. Anything, what's being said or what people are maybe saying, what the situation is in the comments. It looks like I'm going around this whole school because the trail keeps going. Did she come out this far? I mean, female, tank top, shorts. She wanted to go for an exercise walk. You know, I don't know her physical characteristics, but I already walked 2 miles at least, probably. So you're talking 2 miles and 2 miles back. That's a 4-mile loop. And this JLR, you don't do drama in your video. Nah, I'm just a guy that's very passionate about trying to find answers. Sometimes it is by all means necessary, but you know, this is kind of, for me, a way to give back. You know, a lot of you guys already know the path I've took in the past, and I'm really trying to correct the mistakes that I made, and I'm still a body of work, and I feel like this is very therapeutic to me. I think it's very productive, selfless, the way to give back. So I spend my time, and it's a good cause, and it's a great way to help. You know, my narrative, sometimes people might not agree with my narrative or my views on certain things, on certain cases. Okay, that's cool. We all have different opinions. But I think at the end of the day, collectively, all of us, whether we have different opinions about subjects in case or not, at the end of the day, I think all of us just want answers. And all of us, you know, I'm assuming the majority of us are for the victims and trying to share light. I'm a type of guy that sees situations and then, you know, I want backstories, and I want a lot of what transpired up to what led up to the situation, and then the after effects. It's kind of like human interest, human trends. All right, so there's some sort of road up here. It's hot out here. She's a mom, got nothing else. Okay, so she's a mom. She's a mom, got nothing else. So we're talking 4 days now since she went missing. 4 days. So 24, 48, 72, 96. About 96 hours since she went missing. Now I'm on some road here. Drone would be great. Might have to. I never flown a drone, but I was thinking about investing into one. So now we got like, and you know, there could be a possibility she came out here and got lost in the sauce. They were out here. A lot of people were looking for her a couple days ago, and I saw a few today before I went live. I haven't seen anyone out here since I've been out here on this live. But they were looking. I think large groups are friends. Oh, that's a beautiful tree. Look at that. I'm just going to kind of straddle this fence and go parallel to this fence around the back the other way. Now, will they do an organized search this weekend? Possible. Somebody said in the chat earlier they suspended the search. I don't know. Bell Creek Natural Preserve. It runs next to Boyant Springs subdivision, Shadow Run subdivision. Yeah, I saw 2 parks, a preserve and an actual park. So there's a lot of land in between. The reason why it's quite possible that they were all searching back here and they think she could be back here is because right by her house and then 1 block away is a major intersection with lots of businesses and lots of cameras. I think I saw a 7-Eleven and another gas station. You would think if she was seen outside her house and she walked, somebody on their surveillance would have picked her up around that intersection. Probably street cams too on the lights. Somebody would have picked her up. So which way did she go? Or did she get picked up wearing a black tank top and blue shorts? See, there's so many paths around here. I think a group of 500 people could do a really good, thorough search of this area. Like if you work in teams, like teams of 5 to 10, and then just scour the area and have walkie-talkies and everyone take a trail and then just look for unusual activity, like, you know, like maybe the grass down or ways where somebody could go off the trail, kind of just search and just start marking everything down and marking these areas down could really help. See, there's a pond. It's bizarre that a school is like right next to a big pond. It's all fenced though. Need like an ATV. Somebody said a golf cart. Oh, that air feels so refreshing. This is my attire, by the way. I'm wearing these, like, I get these for the mosquitoes. And then I'm wearing shorts. Hat, JLR hat. I think my sun has been putting some dots on my skin, on my face. I think I have to look into some skincare. Maybe some lotions. Start putting on lotions. Protect my skin from the Florida sun. Because it can get brutal. It can get brutal out here. Sunscreen. Yep. So as I'm talking, I'm still looking to the left and the right. My eyes are just peeled all over the place, looking for anything. You know, is it possible she started out and made this whole loop around this way? Maybe. I more or less went around the trail that started out, went straight to the school, and then around the school. And now I'm headed back. Now this I think takes me, Suzanne Burrow, thank you. This might take me up to the main road here at the preserve entrance. I have that feeling because I saw that coming in. If this takes me out to the road, I'll go out to the road and I'll show you the intersection by her house. But we can get an understanding, because if they do more searches, I'll come back out. Like if I see anything posted on their public community post, like We Are Essentials or the Hillsborough County Sheriffs, if they organize a more organized, you know, if they call for a more organized search or call for the public to search, then I'll definitely be back down in the area. I just wanted to get a preliminary assessment and then review this video and review, you know, information that I was able to process while I'm here, take it back to my home, and then kind of pick this out. Now it's sand. These trails go three different spots. 1, 2, actually that way too. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am in the preserve. I think I'm coming up on the entrance though, on the west side. We'll see. We'll see what comes up. Somebody just commented, said WFLA said 5 women in this area are missing. Yeah, it's sad. If true. So sad, you know. This is not a public trail. So that's where I just came from. So I'll just keep hunting this way. And thank you all for the support. And, you know, you guys are helping boost this up to, you know, get this out there. So when people Google her, we can help bring awareness to our situation, and maybe somebody can come forward. Sarah, 38 years old. Can someone describe what the flyer said her weight and height? I believe she was shorter in the 5'3" area. I'm not sure. Can someone list her height and weight? And again, it's been reported she's 120 pounds. How tall? Thank you, Jalee Taylor. Thank you. 120 pounds. 5'3". Okay, thank you. Great. Thank you. 5'3", 120. Yeah, you have to check all trails. I agree. I concur on that one. Check all trails, private and public. I mean, just in the general area, just, you know, just from a mile or 2 mile radius from her house, and just the whole area should be searched. But the preserve seems to me, based off the report, what she had on, makes me think she went out for a walk, maybe a nature walk. A tank top, blue shorts. So she's wearing a tank top. She leaves Monday morning outside her house, last seen outside her house with a black shirt, black tank top, shorts, and sneakers, black sneakers. Sounds like to me that's exercise all the way. Where was her phone? She didn't bring her phone with her. And you know what's interesting about when you venture out in these areas, and I encourage anyone, bring your phone with you, man. Bring your phone, because you never know an emergency, or you never know what's going to happen. Now, maybe she purposely didn't want to bring her phone with her, and maybe she had her phone. They have pings. Maybe we just don't know about it yet. So still unknown. She could have had her phone. She could not have her phone. Why didn't she have her phone on her? It pings where you are. Okay, so Jalee Taylor, do you know, are you part of this? Do you know her personally? I know that you've been sharing a lot of information. Jalee Taylor, do you know her? Or you know the family? Or are you a friend? I live in her hometown. Okay, good to know. All right, so Jalee Taylor, where should I look? Jalee Taylor. Jay Lee. I'm sorry, Jay Lee. Jay Lee. Sorry. Jay Lee, where have they looked, and where should people look? And when you say her phone pinged, does that mean she had her phone on her and then it just stopped pinging? Look over here. So Jay Lee, who is from the neighborhood, says in this chat that her phone pinged right at the beginning of the preserve. And then you have a lot of things like this, like, I only heard about her walking into that area seen from Ring cameras. Okay, good to know. Ring cameras. So Ring cameras, phone pinged in the area. thing about it is her phone turned off apparently after she walked into that area. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I wonder if she was meeting someone out here maybe, or just decided to turn her phone off, or maybe the reception, or maybe the phone didn't work. But we can't say that because I have a Verizon phone and it works. Don't know if she turned it off or it went dead. Good point. Phone could have died. Though you would think before you leave your house, you would see if your phone had battery. And we say die, it could have been a mechanical issue. If that's true, you know, we don't know if her phone died, but it could have went out on a mechanical issue. It could have turned off, battery. But Jay Lee, thank you for sharing some of that information for people, because we are following this case and we're all, you know, again, I'm not a professional searcher. I'm just scouring the area, seeing something, or, you know, just bringing awareness to help. Or maybe inspire others to come out and help, or inspire others to, you know, start making videos, sharing, you know, the whole area. She was a wonderful mom and wife from what I know. Thank you, Jay Lee. So a mom and wife. Good information. And if anyone else knows anything about Sarah, please share. Please share so we can get that information out. Somebody said any similarities. Michelle says any similarities between similarities with other missing victims in the area. Good question. Has there been others in this area? That would be good to know, just for a perspective. Hey, has anyone else gone missing in this area in the past or recently? Use all trails. Yeah, this trail's tough once you get, this stuff is like sandy. I'm gonna go up. Now I'm going towards where I can hear cars. There's a big backhoe up here. I'm gonna see what this is. And honestly, you know, I'm not necessarily lost, but you know, other than knowing the way I came from, I really would only know that way to get back. But I'm just gonna follow the trail and see where it goes. Did she have medical issues? You know, I'm not a doctor, but did she have like health issues? All right, so we got some sort of farm equipment over here. Check JLR, check Helen Wood commenting. What did Helen Wood say? Her husband has a wonderful reputation, good guy. I can't believe he would have anything to do with this. All right, somebody commented and said they live in this area. Okay, so this looks like this is the preserve entrance on the road here, and I'm going to take you over there. To the front, kind of give you a perspective. But this is a little bit farther down. I think, matter of fact, when I looked up, I think it's about 1.5 miles from where I started. Look in that truck. Somebody said look in the truck. Well, it's a... need to get to the front here. What happened? What happened to Sarah? trying to get back here, but I have a fence problem. Maybe I can get around. Hillsborough County. So this is county truck. All right, so I can get out over here. So I'm going to go out this way. And again, people, I've just the tip of the iceberg. I just tapped into just one trail. As you saw, there was numerous trails zigzagging off of trails for miles. So if she came back here, she could be on. Matter of fact, there's a map over here. Let me see what this. Really bad reception. All right, hold on. Bear with me. I'm going to get better. Hold on, I'll get back. Really bad reception now. Pick is good now. Okay. Yeah, I was next to that building. It might have been buffering. All right, so for instance, okay, so here we go. I started out right there. I started out right there, and I worked my way down the trail, as you see other trails, and then I went down here and went around the school, and now I'm back here. And this road goes up here, so she went missing right around here. Last seen right around here. So really, honestly, we only tapped in this trail here down to the school along the fence line, around the school, and then through the trails and made my way back here. And there's a road right here. This is McMullen Road. But you can see there's many more. Look how much this land is. There's lots and lots and lots of preserve area, and that was a long walk. So the red, according to this way, says a 2.7 mile loop. A 2.7 mile loop. So there's an idea. If she doesn't want to be found, she would be in the brush. I wish you weren't the only one looking. Why is that? I know, Julie, right? We're going to go back out on the front road. I'm going to walk along the road. So yeah, there's way more trails. I only tapped into that one loop around the I'm surprised there's not flyers out there either, unless authorities know something. But Hillsborough County sheriffs put out. Yeah, I'm trying to find anything, any clue, anything that can help, or see anything. What about surveillance near our home? I'm gonna take you down. We're gonna look in that area too. I'm gonna look out. Look. Trash bag. Look at these dumpsters. I don't see anything. I see trash. See, this is McMullen Road, Bell Creek Nature Preserve. Conservation and Environment Lands Management Department. All right, so there is sidewalk, acquired in 1997. So it's quite a distance, way up the road. We're going to go along this fence line. I want to take you all up to the intersection. So it's a whole, you go around a school, and here's the school entrance, and that school takes you in. How's the reception on this road here? I'm on a sidewalk, so I'm pretty safe. I think I'd be safe. It's good, thank you. So between the preserve and the school, there's a barbed wire fence. So it's not like you can just hop the fence like that. So that's good to know there. Long walk, yeah. Definitely. I'm just gonna pass the school right now. So again, for people that are just jumping on, Sarah is 38 years old. According to someone that knows her or knows of her in this chat, she is a mother. She has a husband, 5'3", 120 pounds. She has a black. She was last seen Monday morning. Beginning at front by the preserve up here on, is it called Dunnymore? McMullen, the neighborhood right there. Reported that she was last wearing a black tank top, blue shorts, black sneakers, and she's vanished. So it's been 4 days now. 4 days. And you could see, like, on this the fence line. So if she went into the preserve, I'm definitely getting myself a water. It's important when people, if you decide to come out to search, if you feel like you want to help, I do recommend bring water. Bring a backpack with water and have your phone on you when you're out in that preserve. Definitely bring water, because you know I'm in okay, decent shape, and I'm already like dehydrated and getting very, very thirsty. This says a school here on Tucker Road and McMullen. This is Tucker and McMullen. So look it up on the map. School entrance that way, goes a dead end. Neighborhood across the street. Well, thank you all for the support, and share this. Share this message out there. If you got YouTube channels, you know, put it out there that this mother, 38 years old, named Sarah Dreyer. Remember her name, Sarah. Bucket. Remember her name, Sarah. Lots of water around, lots of trees, lots of thick brush. The beginning of this this live feed, we saw an alligator come out right in front of me, a baby alligator right on the trail in front of me. So there is gators back here, or maybe it was a crocodile. we'll say there is amphibians back here in this area. I'm kind of just scanning along, but there's barbed wire here. Well, actually, there's not. At this point, on this side of the school, there is no barbed wire. So anyone could just walk right in off the path. Yeah, gators. Yeah, that was, when I did the St. Pete case with the missing child who ended up found in an alligator's mouth. So sad. There was an alligator there too. Same size, about the same size of what I saw. End of school zone. Yes, it has been on the news, WFLA, a couple other media outlets locally, but not national news. Yeah, Ben says, I'd carry a weapon if I were you. Gotta fight these gators. I personally think the gators are harmless. And for me, I've never been attacked by any, well, actually I got attacked by a dog about 4 months ago when I was jogging. A dog just jumped out of this person's yard and just bit me. Still left a scar. I was bleeding all over the place. It was a pit bull. I never, the only thing that's ever actually came at me in animal wise, like charge at me or attack me was dogs. Sometimes there's dogs that are just all bark, no bite, and they see you and then they run up in 100 miles an hour and then stop right in front of you and just bark. It's still scary though, because you got you like, oh. But I've never been attacked by any bear, coyote, alligator, panther, wild boar, cheetah, snake. Actually, I got bitten by a snake when I was little, a garden snake. So it didn't really do much damage. It hurt. Because I tried to pick up a garden snake. All right, so the red light up here is the intersection where the area where she went missing. We're working our way back up there because I want to see if there's surveillance. Now we're at Leonard and McMullen Booth, or McMullen Road. Seems like there's power. I haven't seen anyone since I've done the live. There was a couple people out when I first started, coming out of the preserve, looking, but I haven't seen anybody. So you're talking all this land, all back in there. I want to walk. I'm going to go off the trail a little bit and just kind of walk. I'm in Riverview, Florida, for people that are just coming on. Riverview, Florida. Hillsborough County. Jay Lee, are you still in here? Do you know any more information that can help? Jay Lee, who's from the area, was providing a lot of good insight. Like, look, here's the sign. Here, hold on, I'm gonna show you something. You're welcome, Arkansas. Nice to see you, Arkansas. So it says Parks and Recreation Department, conservation area, foot traffic only, no motorized vehicles, administered through approved access points, open daylight hours, dogs must be on a leash, all plants and animals are protected, hunting, trapping, firearms prohibited. So to get in there, you would actually have to go through a point of entry, but it is fenced. Okay, Jay Lee left. Well, that was good that Jay Lee actually talked and gave some insight. All right, the intersection is coming up, probably about a quarter of a mile. We're gonna go check this out. And then I'll take you back to where the exact, her neighborhood. I just had this gut feeling she's in the preserve. That's just my gut. My gut tells me she's somewhere in the preserve. I say preserve. Definitely need to take a shower when I get back. It's hot, it's sticky. What's the temperature? Can anyone see what the temperature is right now in Riverview and put a temperature check so we can have an understanding of what the temperature is? If you don't mind, I appreciate it. Temperature check in Riverview. What is the temperature? 85. Thank you, ATS. 85, everyone. So it's 85 out here. Yeah, there's lots of waters back here. 84, 85. So we're mid 80s. Are you scared of finding the missing under the worst circumstances? Yeah, I am. God forbid. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to find someone found. But yeah. It scares me. But it, you know, it's just my instinct is just like, hey, I want to help. Or at least bring awareness. I'm not a professional searcher. I'm just a guy with a YouTube channel that talks about true crime cases and missing people. We got sidewalk up here. We're gonna go to the intersection up here, so be patient. Another about, I'd say another 10 minutes to get up there, maybe 5 minutes.
Watching your live, I wanted to bring you water.
Man, you're a lifesaver.
Oh,
thank you so much. What's your name?
So
Look,
welcome.
she got me water. Thank you.
Julie.
Julie. So are you from the area?
I am.
So what's going on?
And I'm always on that trail.
So what do you think?
You know, I have no idea. I mean, they haven't said anything. Nothing's been on the media. I was looking, just trying for updates.
Yeah.
Today when I found your live.
So has there been searches around here, have you know of?
I think there was one, but it was like 2 days ago. And it was conducted by the family.
Do they think she left the area? Like,
I don't know. I know my son went to school with her son, who graduated last year.
So how old is her son?
He must be 18 or 19.
18 or 19. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, you're a life. Can you open that for me?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Julie, you hit the spot. Thank you.
Well, I'm so worried about you because there's no shade on those trails. And it's so hot.
Oh my God, so cool water. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
And thank you for watching the live. We're just trying to, you know, I'm not a professional searcher, but I'm just trying to bring awareness and maybe other people can have some insight or inspire others to actually search. So that's
Are you from here?
I live about an hour away in the Tampa area, and I saw this, and some people you know, I cover these type of cases around the
Yeah.
country. So I said, I got to come out here and just
Okay.
at least try to look and everything
Yeah.
like that. Thank you
Great.
so much.
Oh, it's my
Thank
pleasure.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
She brought me water. What a kind soul. What a kind soul. She brought me water. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, I got the energy back. I got the energy back. Isn't that awesome? That's community helping community. It's a blessing. Just like, remember when I was at the Alec Murdoch auction and the kind lady brought me a lemonade because I was live streaming the auction, and then she said, I watch your channel. My gosh. Wonderful. She's a blessing. Julie is an angel. Yeah, I have an email address. I'll put it in the description when this video is done. I don't know where my mods are today. And my mods are around. They'll share it. So up here I see at the intersection a Pep Boys. And I saw 2 gas stations. Oh my gosh, that water made a big difference. You know, when you're hot and you're dehydrated, your mind starts going a little goofy. And this is like total relief. I'm almost done the first one. I'm gonna slam down the next one. All right, so it looks like, see, here's another point of entry. Your army is a present, exactly. JLR's army. Now, I was through there earlier, but I'm not going to go this way. I'm going to take you up to the main road. But it's quite a possibility Sarah is back here somewhere. What is this? Looks like trash. Like a tent. Now, one thing I've noticed when I was looking for Rusicalo up in Pasco County, kind of in the similar type terrain, right off the main roads into the preserve, there'd be homeless camps. I haven't seen any here. Is there homelessness in this area? And it's shocking because you wouldn't even know these homeless camps are there. They're blended into the preserve. I believe it's reported she was wearing a black tank top, blue shorts, and black sneakers. And if I'm wrong on that, please correct me, anyone. Because we want to get out the most accurate information. The most accurate information that can help. And that's what my eyes were peeled on. My eyes were peeled on the ground for anything black or blue. If she was wearing blue shorts, that would stick out the most out of everything on the ground, like blue. Is it light blue, dark blue, purplish blue? All right, the intersection's coming up. And so far, my eyes can see a Pep Boys. There is a street lights, red light, green light, traffic lights coming up. Fenced, fenced, fenced. It's all fenced. Yeah, you're correct. I think I should carry a backpack for the future. I didn't know the extent of how far I was going to look today, but it definitely put a lot different in perspective. There's a big, some sort of big pond over here. So it looks like a shell station. Let's see if there's any like flyers or anything up. Okay, so there's a Pep Boys, there's a Publix. My car is right around the corner, about a block away. So one could definitely get in here, but would she be in here? I don't think so. But you never know. Sign says no trespassing. I'm gonna go back around to where exactly her home is and kind of scan the area. So we got a Pep Boys, we got a Publix. Up there, we got a CVS pharmacy, got a Shell station, got a Trust Bank. And then across the street there's a 7-Eleven. It's very, very busy. Look, see what I'm saying? Like, if she would have walked, you could see surveillance. So there's surveillance on the Pep Boys. There's surveillance on the Pep Boys. That location. So I wonder if authorities asked for the surveillance, maybe to see if anyone was walking on the sidewalk here. We're gonna go up to the Shell station here. I'm assuming I gotta throw this away first. I'm trying to see if there's street lights or cameras on the businesses, these other businesses. I gotta free up my hand. Hey, I'm YouTube Live, but I'm facing that way. Have you seen a missing female in the area you know about? No. Has the police came here at all? Because there's a missing 38-year-old that just went missing a block away. Nobody came in here. Thank you. All right, so store clerk here at the Shell station just told me that authorities have not came in here at all, period, to ask about her. So I find that interesting. So he said he's been working here every day. Yeah, I told him straight up on YouTube Live, and I didn't want to film him. So I faced the camera the other day. But so authorities were not in there. So let me go over to the 7-Eleven and ask the 7-Eleven. So this is the intersection. She lives right over there. Right over there, that's where she went missing. So it's kind of disturbing that the sheriffs didn't even ask a convenience store right around her block for surveillance or ask if they seen anything. That's kind of disturbing. And there is street lights on the cameras. Look. Where's that? Yep. Look at that. They're there. They're there. We're gonna So I thought that was a little odd. Let me cross the road real quick before it's green. Kind of running across the road. Okay. Made it. All right, so you have surveillance there. You have a CVS. Let's see if the 7-Eleven seen anything. It's right down there. 1 block. But I'm going to go in the 7-Eleven and just see if authorities asked about surveillance. Because if they didn't, and then there's a Christian Brothers Automotive. Police might know more. We'll go in the 7-Eleven and ask. There is surveillance. You can see surveillance. I got a question. The camera's facing that way. I'm YouTube Live. Have you heard about a missing girl in this area? That's 1 block away, a 38-year-old that went missing? Yeah. Has authorities been here asking about surveillance or talking to anybody? No, not at all. Yeah, she's 1 block. Her name's Sarah Dreyer, and she lives 1 block away. She went missing 4 days ago. Last seen right in front of her house there, but she hasn't been seen since. And I saw a lot of business here. I'm wondering maybe she would be on surveillance or anything like that. But you haven't, nothing. And they haven't come here, no authorities. Okay, thank you. There you go, bud. You're welcome. All right, so 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven here says the employee just didn't even know what I was talking about. So she lives right down here. If she would have came up this way, the Shell station and the 7-Eleven, authorities who put out that this woman is missing didn't even go in there, according to the employees, to at least look at their surveillance or look at anything that could maybe bring up a clue. Why? Why hasn't police done that? We got a missing person. Unless they know more, unless they know something. Now, it's very possible her road is right up here. This road and then the next road. So it's just a block away. This is where I started out at up here. So you have all these businesses here, but you got a main intersection and a missing person, and authorities have not even went into the Shell station, and they didn't even go in the 7-Eleven to at least ask. But yet the authorities put out something on Facebook, Hillsborough County Sheriff, saying that this person is missing. I'm a little disturbed by that information. Boyette Executive Center. Yeah, right over here. So according to Jay Lee and the reports that the neighborhood groups that I've watched in reference to this, that's the entrance of the preserve. I entered right there. So this is the road here. It's Dunnymore. It's Dunnymore. Now you can go that way too. But it's being reported right around here where she went missing. According to Julie, who brought me water, the family was out here looking for her. But other than that, I've seen We Are Essentials And I entered in right there. I entered in right there. That's where I entered. I'm back at square one. 1 block away from a major intersection. Last seen around here Monday morning. The entrance of the preserve is right there. A trail to enter the preserve right there. Where is she? Where is Sarah? So that is the latest. I'm back where I started. I wonder, I don't know. Maybe I'll take a break and go right back in there. Should I go back in there? I've been going for 1 hour and 45 minutes. Maybe I get more information and come back down here like tomorrow, or find out they're going to do more searches, or try to gather some more intel about the situation. I just wanted to come with like a preliminary analysis here, and you know, I haven't seen anyone searching, so they're out there, as you know, she's missing. Let me look over here, because this is her neighborhood. I'm gonna look along. I saw a big field over here. I'm just gonna look over here. Yeah, I might get a Wawa sandwich. That's what I might do. Get myself a Wawa. Over here, I'm gonna go over here a minute. So it's been reported that she went missing right around here. This is at the beginning of a park. Straight ahead is the preserve. Over the corner there on McMullen is those businesses that we saw. Went into the preserve, far out to the school, and then around the school, and made my way up to another entrance down there. Who are her family? I'm gonna go over here now. I saw some stuff over here. I just want to go over here a minute. Why hasn't authorities searched or asked businesses for surveillance at this point? You know, you go out on I guess in Florida, an adult, in order for the authorities to really take over a case, doesn't it have to be 72 hours? I know there's some exemptions to that, but normally 72 hours. So we're talking 96 hours now. I just want to look over here. Probably the wind is kicking up. Actually, the wind feels excellent in my situation right now. Let it wind. Husband is not who you think he is. How does anyone know she went missing from this spot? Good question. Great question. I'm just kind of looking in the area, the general area where she was. What is that? I saw a blue. That's a ball. See that ball? I saw a blue and it instantly, that's a blue ball. It instantly got my attention. Just want to go down here a minute. I'm back at square one. Looks like it's along a fence. gonna go over here. Yeah, I will. Thank you. This is behind residential's walls, so it's kind of. Riverview. Now I got my. Now I'm actually motivated. I got my blood boiling. Like I want to find Sarah. Like I want to find Sarah. Saw this here. I don't know what this is. Mulch. I'm gonna go to this corner and then I'm gonna turn around. Yeah, I'm looking for clothing or, you know. So maybe I will reach out to the Hillsborough County Sheriffs and ask them why didn't they ask for surveillance at the nearest intersection. Definitely not searching past this spot. Yikes. No search parties right now, it doesn't look like. Maybe this weekend. Maybe this weekend. I had jet lag. Oh man, I could tell you something. I'll tell you the most insane story that just happened to me on my flight back to Florida from Utah, coming back from Idaho. So I get to the airport, Salt Lake City airport, and I'm looking at my travel itinerary, and I booked through Priceline. And it had like all kinds of, you know, because it was definitely connecting flights. I definitely had to layovers at different spots. And for some reason, flying out, because I flew in American Airlines, for some reason flying out from Salt Lake City, I thought I was on American Airlines. So I go to the American Airlines counter and they're about to close, and this is like 6 p.m. And the airline person goes, are you going to Phoenix last flight? And I said, yeah, because I thought I was actually going to Phoenix, but I thought I was going at like 6:50. And she was like, no, it's 6:05 and it's going out in 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh my God, do I have enough time to, you know, check my bag in and everything like that? And she's like, yeah. Well, she didn't ask for my ID or anything like that. She checks my bag and gives me my ticket. And I'm running, you know, through TSA, and I'm getting to this terminal. And as I'm running, I'm looking on my ticket, and it's not even my name. It's a guy named James Richards. So close to my name, Jonathan Richards, James Richards. And it said I'm going to Phoenix and then Los Angeles. And I'm like, oh my God. They got my bag. They loaded my bag up on this plane. So when I got to the front gate, I'm like, I'm not even supposed to be on this flight. I need my bag. Or where's my flight? What flight am I on? And then she checked my travel reservation. She's like, you're not even flying American. I was flying Spirit. But my bag was on the plane. They had to stop me, you know, and they were acting like they can't. And then they were trying to say the fact that the bag was registered under James Richards, I couldn't get it back. And I was like, it's my bag. It's my bag. You know, she gave me a ticket that wasn't even in my name. TSA didn't even ask me for ID to even go past the checkpoint. They didn't even ask me for my ticket. They just saw my ID. So it was just mass. But I put a big stink where they had to get my bag off the plane, because they were going to take my bag to Phoenix. And I wasn't even going Phoenix. I was going to Dallas on Spirit. So, and then they got it off. And then they turned it around and took it back to carousel number 1. And I got my bag. But so insane that I could have got on a plane in someone else's name taken my bag, or they would have lost my bag. Very stressful. All right, so I had to just share that information. Everything is bonkers. But I'm back out here. I mean, I don't know where else to go. I mean, I could go back into preserve, but I'm going to get more information, and then I'll get more information, and then I'll come back on the weekend, or if the family is organizing a search. Look at these beautiful trees, though, going into the neighborhood. But I'm back at square one. So just keep an eye out for Sarah Dreyer. You know some information about her that can help. You know, contact Hillsborough County Sheriff's, your local law enforcement. I'll keep you tuned to what's going on. Anyone that's just jumping on, review the video, see the route that I took, and we will go from there next time. I'm gonna go get myself something to eat and keep the grind going. You know, it's important that we find these missing people. Everyone that's missing out there, it does have family. We can collectively make a difference by bringing awareness to the situation, sharing, retweeting, making videos about it. Sarah's life mattered, just like everyone else that's missing. Lives matter. There's a lot of missing out there that doesn't get the attention out there. So if you lost a loved one out there and your family's missing, don't give up hope. Pray. All right, guys, be safe. I'll be back later, and hopefully she's found. Hopefully she's found. God bless.